This is going to be a video response to Spinnernet's latest video on the 5 years, the best 5-year period for heels in the WWF/WWE. My favorite would probably be one of the time periods that Spinnernet mentioned in the video, which was the period of 1995 to 1999. I would say that was the best period for heels in the WWF. Still, today, I go back and look at the main thing that shocked me the most was the when the Ministry first came around, was when Undertaker was a heel. In my opinion, he is one of the greatest heels of all time. To this day, I am shocked at how evil and how vicious that man was, and that whole Ministry was. I still go back and look back on that to this day. You know, everything that the Ministry did was just so over the top and just so unbelievably, just uncomfortable and just disturbing. The sacrifices on Raw, sacrificing Midian. The WWF did things at that period that I still to this day I can't. I've seen so much now. We've seen so much vicious things happen in professional wrestling. To this day, I watched that. I don't know how they got away with a lot of the stuff that they did. You had the debut of Kane, which was the guy that got me into professional wrestling in the first place. I couldn't believe what I was seeing when I saw this guy. He was just the most incredible thing that I had ever seen. This guy was a monster. He was the big red machine. He dominated everyone. His first match with Mankind was, how his first several matches, he always wrestled on, and they would turn out the lights, and they would just have that red light shining through the whole arena. It was just so creepy. He was just scary. He just destroyed everyone in his path. He was a great heel. That rivalry between The Undertaker and Kane was awesome. It culminated to their first match at WrestleMania 14, which was an awesome match. One of the best WrestleMania matches of all time, in my personal opinion. You had the Austin and McMahon era. Their feud was just, I don't even have to tell you about that. Tell you how incredible that was. It defined an era. It defined the Attitude Era of professional wrestling. Austin and McMahon was the Attitude Era. The Rock was a heel at one point. The corporation and everything, and it was just so much awesome stuff. So many great heels during that time period. The effect that the heels had, the amount of hatred that they could bring out of the fans during that time period, it's never been surpassed, and I don't believe that it will be surpassed ever. So that's my thoughts on the best 5-year period for heels in the WWF WWE history.